Canada's new PM Carney's immigration behavior and knock on Indians. Canada's immigration cap, balancing growth and sustainability. Welcome back to our channel, Travel Tree. We hope you're doing well. In this video, we're diving into a critical topic that addresses the future direction of Canada's immigration policy under the leadership of Mark Carney. As Canada grapples with its housing crisis and the demand for public services, Carney has introduced a plan to cap immigration, a decisive move that has sparked both support and concern among Canadians. In an era where immigration has played a significant role in shaping the nation, the proposed changes aim to strike a balance between maintaining growth and ensuring sustainability. We will explore how these new policies plan to address existing challenges while also considering their implications for those looking to make Canada their new home. So if you're curious about the future of immigration in Canada and how it might affect various communities, particularly the Indian diaspora, we invite you to stay tuned for the full discussion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future updates. Now, let's embark on this informative journey. Carney's plan to cap immigration. Mark Carney, Canada's new leader, has proposed a cap on immigration to help with the housing crisis and overloaded public services. He says Canada should return to pre-pandemic immigration levels before allowing more growth. In February 2025, Carney's policy documents explained that uncontrolled immigration has strained housing, healthcare, and jobs. He believes Canada must slow down immigration to give time to properly support newcomers. Changes to immigration plans. In October 2024, Canada reduced its permanent resident admissions by 20%. The government also set new limits on temporary residents, students, foreign workers. Carney wants to focus on helping the 4 million newcomers already in Canada before bringing in more people. His plan includes converting temporary residents, workers, students, into permanent residents. Tighter rules for foreign workers. Carney says Canada allowed too many foreign workers during COVID-19, which caused problems. Now, the government will limit new work permits. 2025 to 2027, only 80 new work permits per year under the Temporary Foreign Worker Program, TFWP. 2025, 285,750 new permits under the International Mobility Program, IMP. 2026, 128,700 new permits under the IMP. The goal is to reduce temporary residents by 445,000 by 2025 to 2026, either by letting permits expire or converting them to permanent residency. Less dependence on international students. Canadian universities rely heavily on international student fees to fund their budgets. Carney wants more government funding to reduce this dependence. Some colleges have already faced problems. Seneca College closed a campus in 2024. Sheridan College stopped enrollment in some programs. University of Waterloo froze hiring. Carney hasn't proposed a student cap, but he wants better financial support for schools. Immigration and the housing crisis. Carney links immigration policy to housing shortages. His plan includes training more construction workers to build homes faster. However, he hasn't yet promised direct government housing funding, something Canada stopped in the 1990s. Canada's tradition of welcoming newcomers. Despite stricter rules, Carney supports immigration. He says, "Yes, Canada can afford immigration, in fact, we can't afford to stop it. Many Canadians are first or second-generation immigrants, and Canada's strength is integrating newcomers quickly." Who is Mark Carney? Born in Northwest Territories, raised in Edmonton, Alberta. Studied economics at Harvard and Oxford. Worked at Goldman Sachs and led the Bank of Canada, 2008 to 2013. Was Governor of the Bank of England, 2013 to 2020. Now Canada's Prime Minister, since January 2025. What's next for Carney? Carney will soon become Prime Minister, but his government is not yet stable. The next election is in October 2025, but it could happen earlier if opponents force a no-confidence vote. His immigration reforms will be a major issue. Some Canadians worry about housing and jobs, while others want more immigration. Impact on Indians, stricter rules and better India-Canada ties. Carney wants to cap immigration but also improve relations with India. Immigration changes affecting Indians. Fewer permanent residency spots, down 21% by 2027. Stricter rules for foreign workers, fewer permits. Cap on student visas, reduced by 10% in 2025. Better India-Canada relations. Under Justin Trudeau, relations worsened after a diplomatic dispute in 2023. Carney wants to rebuild trade ties with India. He said, "Canada needs to diversify trade, India is a key partner." Recommendations for travelers and immigrants. Explore temporary residency options. With tighter restrictions ahead, applicants may want to consider temporary residency options, such as work or study permits, which may be less competitive and serve as a stepping stone to permanent residency. Stay updated on policy changes. As immigration regulations shift rapidly, it's crucial to stay informed. Regularly check the Canadian government's immigration website and follow credible news sources, including our channel, Travel Tree, for the latest updates. Network and build connections. Utilize platforms like LinkedIn and local community groups to connect with Canadians and other potential immigrants. Building a network can enhance job prospects and facilitate smoother transitions, especially given Carney's emphasis on integrating newcomers. Consider regional opportunities. Some provinces and territories have specific immigration streams that address local labor shortages. Research these options to find adjacent routes that may allow easier migration compared to national applications. Prepare thoroughly for applications. Ensure that your application is well prepared, focusing on essential documentation, academic credentials, and work experience. This attention to detail can set you apart in a more competitive environment. Be patient and adaptable. Understand that the immigration landscape may shift further with ongoing reforms. Patience and adaptability will be key as you navigate potential delays or changes in policy. Thank you for joining us in today's video on Mark Carney's proposed immigration cap and its wide-ranging implications for Canada. As we've explored, Carney's plan is not without its complexities, striking a delicate balance between addressing pressing challenges like housing shortages and overloaded public services, while also acknowledging the vital role immigration plays in Canada's growth narrative. With significant changes ahead for foreign workers, students, and overall immigration quotas, it's crucial for Canadians to engage in this dialogue. The path Carney has proposed could reshape the immigration landscape in ways that resonate deeply with the nation's identity and economy. We encourage you to share your thoughts on whether you believe these changes will help solve the current issues or create new challenges. Once again, thank you for tuning into Travel Tree, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll continue exploring topics that matter to travelers and residents alike.